So let's talk about what is it that the resources and what it actually could help you get to the goal that you're looking for. Um, so you have this site over here, right? This canvas. There's the numbers, Java 102. If you go to the modules, let's go over what it is that I put there. This is, which is you're going to see here is whatever we do usually. Well, this past year, because it's the first year that we have Canvas in the regular class. So I kind of trim it, but I left most of it there, not everything, but most of what it was originally. Here's the software installation. Hold on a minute, this is not supposed to be here. Let me remove this. 1 second. That belongs somewhere else. I don't even know how it got there. Anyways, you need the Java JDK. And if you look over here, you'll find a lot of resources in terms of how you can set it up. Okay. Now, if you're using the school's, the district's computer, it technically is already installed. BlueJ, everything is installed.
Computer.
So if you, all you have to do is to see if in fact you have it, is go to the top where you have that magnifying glass, and you will see this, which is the spotlight, and type blue J, and if you have that, then you're pretty good to go. This is what it should look like. So it will look something like this. There's nothing to do when you first start, and then you have to create a new project. All that information, you will see it in the next, here, in the next modules. Everything that has 2 stars is strongly recommended for you to do it. Well, hold on a minute here. I think I want you to look at it. There's nothing to do, but you should be looking at it. Yeah. I kind of should have done all the pages that are no assignments. Let me go back to that. So take a look at the icon. And whenever it has a pencil, it means that that's an assignment. This has no pencil, that means that it's a page. And a page means that it has a resource. So I don't want to go each page and put asterisks to let you know that you have to look into that. So any page that is presented in any module is a resource. Then in terms of assignments, these are the strongly recommended. Those are the ones that actually gives you the basics of the language, and it's recommended strongly only recommended because maybe you get that information already, maybe you get it through a different resource or different source, which is fine too. So that's the built-in types, as it's called, which is also called the primitive data types. And if I go back, let me go back over here, and let me show you what this is. This has, you will see lots of resources. And this one has stuff coming from the university. Because I have resources from the university and from other places. So whenever you see that blue rectangle with white letters, means that that's a resource that is coming from the university. And then I have over here my own website, in which there are other things in there. Mostly maybe it's clarifying or being more specific about it. And also because sometimes the university website was not available, so in the end I had to pretty much load all the information on my website so it's available. And this, I think, it takes you to the same thing that I just showed you before. So you will see the same format to indicate where the source is coming from. So if we go back to what Canvas says, hold on a minute, this is the other one. This is where we were. Let me recenter this page right here. Let's see. This is extremely important. This is gonna get you through everything in this class, and you're gonna need it also for the AP. So make sure that building types is done. And as you can see, I did not put all the assignments in here. If you want to look at them and you think that something you want to do or you have the time to do it, then do that. Otherwise, just whatever that I mark with the asterisk should be enough. What about conditionals or loops? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should put a 1 over here. Yeah. So let's say you do have time and you do want to do a little bit more of, conditionals or loops. This will be the next one to do. Input scanner is very important, so it should be there. Wait a second here. We should have 3 stars because this is a resource. Oopsie. Hold on. Let me do that again. So we use the university standards libraries because what they do is they make Java, syntax, and a whole bunch of other things. They kind of simplify it. It's like another level of abstraction. So from this section, I picked very specific assignments that I think you should know. These two come together. If you have questions about what this is, just email me. Here's something from the Euler, Project Euler, that you probably, maybe you heard of it. It's a math, it's about, actually, let's take a look at it. You will encounter a lot of math type of problems over here. This is Project Euler. If you go there, you might recognize it or not. I don't know, depending if you're involved with this type of things in either in the classroom or in a club. So if you go over here, it's a whole bunch of mathematical challenges. So I just pick a few of them. I didn't want to make it 100% mathematical type of class because that's not for everyone. So from those, I picked, I think I only picked 2 of them. Here's a project that I think you should do it because this is actually very insightful and it's a very common type of work or assignment or I guess project also in terms of computer programming. The Gambler's Rune is very similar to that. These two are very involved with probability. Okay, so let me close this over here. It's a little bit big. I should have broken it up into 2 parts, but by the time I realized it was, nah. These are the libraries, the classes from the university. And you're gonna need, what's in the summary? I'm looking for one that has, so here are more resources. Here is the university library book site, right? And that's pretty much what the book has. Not as much. The book has a lot more, but the book has a lot of extra stuff. There are some things that we do in class on a regular year, but you do not need it for preparing for the AP. These libraries, you should, actually the audio, we never use them, but these 3, standard in, standard out, and draw, we do use them all the time. Here, there are some, this is a PDF file. If you see that type of rectangle, It refers to the PDF file, and so I use a lot of stuff from here. So you might want to look at it and look at the fact that it talks something about called abstractions. I would think that this is very readable. If it's not to you, then we can talk further, or I can find other resources that might have this. Once you look at it, not everything in there is important, by the way. For example, you don't have to do this part, the command line argument, the command line, no arguments. Yes, you have to do that. What you don't need to do is running the programs from Java programs from the standard, from command line, which is using the terminal. Printf is very important, because that's how you format, a very easy way to format output. So here you're going to find just about, you do not need to do this. It's not part of those assignments that I put like two or three stars, so you can move forward. But wait, I want to show you where you can actually get these libraries besides that website. Here it is. If you go down here is those things that you need to copy to the project. Standard in, standard out, and standard draw. Those are the three you're going to need, the three classes you're going to need for any type of assignments that require drawing, and mostly drawing. Here you see redirection and piping. You don't have to do it. I mean, all the information is there, it's available for you to do it if you want to, but it's not required for the AP. You are definitely going to like these three, 1, 2, and 3. Take a look at the lessons, take a look at the assignments. The rest you don't have to do it. Let's take a look at this for a moment, because I don't know. Oh yeah, this one you need it. I'll put 2 stars over here. Especially because it talks about levels of abstractions, and when it comes to abstractions, it's very fundamental for object-oriented design. Let's go back over here. Next thing is animations, and animations, put the 3 stars because that means that you have to do the whole thing. I mean, it's strongly suggested that you do the 3 things, right? Sometimes there are other resources in which you can get maybe it's more compatible with the way you study things, and so these are the most recommended by me. So this is one that I actually learned Java with. It used to be from the original creators of the Java language, which was Sun Systems, now Oracle bought it, and it has a lot of tutorials. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I will not use it unless you really need it, because whatever is available, everything else that's available is not enough. Okay, so you know what lists are. So now we have it over here. Something exactly the same, but they're called arrays. These are really important. You should do them all. Let me show you something. All this information is already coming from somewhere. If I go to the website right here and look at the PDF, which is this one right here, you see this rectangle. This rectangle, the blue one with the white lettering, is the book website. This kind of bluish with, actually these are fractals, is a PDF file. And this PDF file is going to have all the code you need. Let me show you. Hold on. You need to read this, right? And then you're going to encounter all the code. Here's all the code that you're going to need for these assignments. Take a look. Maybe not the closest pair. Let's take a look at the closest pairs there. Not the closest pair. The closest pair is not there. That means that you have to figure it out. But everything else is in that PDF file. You just have to write it as a program instead of little code snippets. What's in the part 2 is just 2 assignments. This was actually very interesting. You might like this one a lot. What's next is arrays and counters. Just do this assignment. You might want to have questions. I don't remember if I put the videos. Let's take a quick look. No. Okay. I thought I had a video for some reason, but no, I guess not. I'm just closing too many tabs. Is it this one maybe? Hold on. Okay. Anyways, you can ask me questions about this if they. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's in here? Oh no, this is an assignment. You don't have to do that. So these were all one-dimensional arrays. Actually, let me do something that I should have done in the first place. 1 second. The as counters. Yeah. So then you have 2-dimensional arrays. And I didn't put 10 over here because it's not really necessary. Let me close this one over here. So this is actually a lesson. Yes, the lesson. It talks about everything you need, and then an assignment, which is the Olympic medals right here, and I believe is part of the part of program's medals table. Board game is something you will find easy to do. Magic Square is not complex at all. This one is kind of a little bit tricky. You don't have to do it, but Minesweeper would be a good assignment that will cover a lot of stuff that belongs to this module. Conway's Game of Life usually it's kind of a little bit more involved, and it's good for work when you are just like a regular school. But if you're shorten this to skip over, then you don't need it. This is object oriented. These are all these videos for everything over here. There is one that I haven't finished, and then there will be a part 2 coming up. So there are 2 more modules. Part 2 for this one, and then array lists. Once that's done, I would like you to think about a project from either any of the assignments that are there, and you can develop a little bit further, or I don't know, create your own final project. So like I said before, I'm going to put more stuff. I didn't get to it yet, but I think you have enough to get started. and to move along. If you, and remember, keep in mind that none of these things are required, they are suggested. The key part is going to be when you have to do the final project, and the requirements for the final project is going to include things like arrays and object-oriented design and things like that. So I will not be grading or expecting to see all the assignments that I put to asterisk. That just, like I said, strongly recommended for you to do them. So you have an easy time when you have to actually do the final project. That's going to be the key to the for me to make the decision in terms of if you are ready for the AP class or not. So just contact me. It doesn't bother me if you contact me often. Sometimes I need that because with so many emails, I forget about some stuff that is going on, and also because there are a lot of things that are going on. Anyway, I hope this gets you started. If not, again, contact me. Bye.